that system, they will do a lot to stabilize his government because I see ups and downs in his government, ups and downs, and also his health. And I also see that he must be careful of past leaders. Past leaders that wanted to get involved in his government might want to truncate his government. And at the same time, let APC be very careful. The issue in National Assembly, if they are not careful, the party may crack and it will cause a lot of problems for the party. Though Bukola will be blattered with different scandals, will be blattered, and I don't see Bukola having a stable seat. And if it does not work, if it doesn't play the politics right, he might be removed. And you have to watch very well, so that you know how to do what is in house. If Buhari have particular set of people as close senators, it will affect his government. And if he has particular set of people as best friend as a governor, it will affect his government. So it must be independent minded in order to direct the ends of affairs of the nation. And fighting corruption, yes, he will fight. He cannot fight corruption, but he can manage corruption. Manage corruption in the sense that those who are corrupt, yes, plans to jail them, but behind they will be the one to start frustrating his government. And that's why we have to screen people that is going to put in his government. There will be another way of corruption. If you start fighting corruption, it may not move. That's one. Then two, the economy still needs a lot of hands in that economy to change the situation in the country, to fight poverty. You spend a lot of money. And relying on US for supporting any support is needed from US, was very careful because US will make it difficult for him. You should not think that US like this country. They only want to benefit from him. So must be careful of US. Because it will bring a policy to him that he will be at fix. And also, not all the governors will finish their terms, not all the senators and House of Reps and some speakers will be removed. They are still going to be pandemonium in APC. And Tinubu, if Tinubu will not become the BOT chairman of the PDP, of APC, the party may crack. And from CPC, and APC may come out from CPC again, because that alliance may not be as expected. And also, we still need to be very prayerful for our president, our dear president, because it will get to a state that he may be going off and on. That's a very good agenda for the country that he has set. That some people, there will be cabals that don't want him to get the result as expected. Then in terms of security, Nigeria is not fighting Boko Haram now. They are fighting ISIS. It's not Boko Haram. And we will still face challenges. In terms of that, we are still going to face some challenges about this ISIS, because it's not Boko Haram now. It's 4 in 1 that we are fighting. And at the world level, global level, we are still going to see powerful sect higher than ISIS. ISIS is just an intro of what we should be expecting. And moreover, the Republicans, if they are not careful, they may lose the coming election. If they don't fix up a right candidate, I mean the Obama's party, if they are not, Democrat, they must be very careful about that. And also, let us pray against a disease that will come from Asia, and Nigerians should still be working towards this Ebola thing, because Africa is not yet free from Ebola. It will take us another 1 year before we can free from Ebola. So they must be very, very watchful of this. Then in terms of energy, let the country be very careful. If they privatize it, it will cause some problems. The government can utilize our resources for energy. Then there's going to be some changes of some federal PAMSEC, head of service chiefs, customs, immigration, then the pensioners. There's going to be changes in pensioners. Then also prison service is going to be changed, and sure, they will call some ministries. There's going to be changes in some ministries, and I'm seeing some new ministries coming up as well. Then let us be very careful of religious crisis. Then there are still going to be very serious challenges for the president because of there are going to be constitutional reforms and electoral reforms. And the Zakari that they put as INEC chairman may not will be criticized. They were going to battle the woman for her not to have that seat. And there's going to be a lot of changes in CBN, and of course, some senior officials will be charged for corruption. And some banks as well will have challenges like Zenith Bank, like Unity Bank, like Stanley Bank and Diamond Bank. They are going to have challenges. So we still need a lot of things to do about reforms in our banking sector. So that's what I want to tell you at the moment. And the issue of Naira devaluation, well, it will take us maybe by December, Naira will come up a little bit. It will come up a bit, and our stockbroking too is going to be appreciated as from September. Then we are still going to pray so that we are not going to see a death of a very, very respected politician. And let us continue to pray for the nation, because in our southwest here we should be watchful of bomb scared. Must be very watchful of that. And flood in Lagos and some other parts in Lokoja, must be very watchful of all of this. Then the farmers is going to Nigeria is going to be one of the farming nation if the government look into it. Petrol will not help us. In the next 10 years, our petrol won't have any quality again. Our petroleum, what we are expecting, is going to no. We should go for all these our natural resources, which will help us a lot. And you should handle the issue of health sector, because there's still going to be a kind of reforms in the health sector. So that's what I can say at the moment.
So, there's this issue. I don't know if you said anything on it while I stepped out.